Garces. And Sivera has it now. Moving the ball forward, how creative can they be? Oh, that is a wonderful piece of challenging. What a magnificent pass. Martinez. Oh, what an opportunity. Still doable. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Well, if we watch this again, it's all about being alert in and around the box. And when the ball falls to him, he's clinical. That's a really nice finish.
And the ball is moving again. Pablo Martinez. Here's Moreno. Now Toljan. Toljan. Nice sequence this. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. Blanco. Well, when you have the lead, you can play in this manner, keeping the ball like this. Lucas Boyer. That's a good-looking ball. Well, there we have it. That's going to do it for the first half here in Valencia. Well, there's a good reason why we're highlighting him. He's really dominating in attack in this game.
Yeah, he's been relentless today, shooting from all angles, really putting the keeper under pressure. And those goals were so well taken.
So the first half begins. Let's see what unfolds. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. It's with Moreno. He has teammates around him. Oh, good idea. Full marks to the keeper.
Oh, no idea. You just expected it to go in from there, but the keeper had other ideas. It's a top-class save.
Johnny. Garces. Blanco. Waited well. Oh, big moment. And that's the hat-trick. Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, here we can see it again. And a simple finish it may be, but it's all about the movement in the box. Just to find that yard or two of space, that's what makes it an easy finish in the end.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Jeremy Toljan. Here's Moreno. Sanchez. Clever defending. Ryan. And now back with the keeper. Martinez. Wasted possession again. Lucas Boyer. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Oh, quick and slick. I just couldn't play that decisive ball. Lovely weight. He's through. And a goal here. There it is. They've done it.
Well, here we can see it again. You do have to feel for the keeper. He's left completely exposed at the back, and he never really had much of a chance. It's poor defending, you have to say.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Alenya. Johnny. Pacheco. An alert intervention. Manu Sanchez. Well, it's a decent looking attack, this. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Manu Sanchez. It's a neat move. Could reduce the deficit. And a free kick in a dangerous position. Substitution time it is here. Didn't have what it took to get it beyond the wall. And behind for a corner. So the corner played into the box. Well, still an issue here. Infringement spotted. Five minutes left. Tenaglia. Now this is Suarez. Johnny. Possession often the best form of defence.
Yeah, they're just frustrating them, aren't they?
Pacheco. Now here's Johnny. And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Oh, moving it nicely. And defending as a unit. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
Well, they'll be disappointed with not just the result, but also the way that they played. They were a bit sloppy for me. The midfield never really dictated the game. And it's just how they react from this now.
So the first half begins. Hello and welcome to the Estadio Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan, built in the late 1950s and named after the former president of Sevilla. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me with her tactical chart is Sue Smith. And we're focusing on, technically speaking, one of the best leagues in the world. I'm talking, of course, about La Liga. It's Sevilla facing Getafe.
It's a pleasure to be here, anticipating a good game today and an atmosphere to match. Certainly been buzzing in here ahead of kick-off. Hopefully we're not disappointed.
And this is how Sevilla will line up.
Well, they look like they're set up in a 3-5-2, which looks quite defensive from the off. It'll be interesting, though, to see how the midfielders line up. If it's a flat 3 or 1 or 2 holding, however it is, it's going to be compact in there.
The initial 11 then for Getafe. David Soria is the goalkeeper. Danilo Pereira starts alongside Mauro Arambari in central midfield. And the tactical configuration has 2 players in attack from the very outset. And away we go, the first half of this game. Luis Milla. Stones. Steven Bergwijn. On to Rico. Danilo Pereira. Now with Arambari. Steven Bergwijn will have no intention of losing out. Well, a real struggle for both sides on the possession front here.
Well, they just can't keep the ball, can they?
Soria. And Sevilla will get the throw-in. Oh, useful ball. And the degree of difficulty wasn't all that high in terms of the save. Resting like that will help the cause. Trying to tee it up. They couldn't quite muster a real threat. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, he's a match winner. He's a genius on the football pitch. Whenever he gets on the ball, you think he's going to make something happen. I love the way he just skips past players with ease. I can't wait to see him play today.
Vargas. Is it going to be? Going for finesse. And got rid of it.
Yeah, it was the right choice for me. You don't want to be messing with it in there, do you?
Steven Bergwijn. It's with Luis Milla. Mayoral. Will it be? And the score sheet remains blank.
Well, that's a huge opportunity to take the lead, and he just doesn't compose himself.
Quiñones. Mayoral. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Plenty of support here. A really good pass.
And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Well, if we take a look at the replay, he finishes this off nicely with his head. His movement's good to get there first, and it's a clinical finish in the end.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Alexis Sanchez. Mendy. Now with Mopé. So. On the ball, Azpilicueta. Fine build-up play.
Yeah, it's slick passing, isn't it?
Alexis Sanchez. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Domenico Berardi. Now Borja Mayoral. Making them chase shadows. Quiñones. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising. And there's the whistle. The first half action comes to an end here at the Estadio Ramón Sánchez Pizjuán. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Yeah, he's had a really productive first half. He gave his side the lead with a tidy finish, but it's his all-round play that's been so good too. Hopefully we'll see more of that in the second half.
So the first half begins. Let's see what these two teams can serve up for us. And away they go again. The second half is up and running. So. Now with Mopé. Azpilicueta. Nemanja Gudel. Passing it around as the search goes on for an equaliser. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. And the counter-attack looks on. And nicely over the top.
Real chance. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, this is a neat and tidy finish. His movement is great. He finds a yard of space, and then it's so composed.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Gibril So. Read it well. Domenico Berardi. Luis Milla. No panic, just passing. That's a lovely ball. Oh, and the flag goes up.
Well, he just gets caught ball watching. Needs to be more alive. You've got to work harder to stay onside.
Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Theme emerging of wasted possession. Arambari. Good-looking move, and he's through here. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up.
Yeah, that looks really promising. They'll be disappointed, you know.
Batista Mendy. And no let-up, plenty of pressure. Mopé. Azpilicueta. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Jason Malumbi. Now what can they do from here? Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Decent-looking pass. Can they take advantage? An attack that promised more than it delivered. Might be able to set up the chance. And up there is Alexis Sanchez. A goal! That's exactly what they needed. That should get them believing again.
Well, take a look at this. The pace they show on transition, it's just so impressive. The defenders can't stay with them, but it's poor defending. They're just chasing shadows. And then to leave the keeper in a 2v1 situation, he had absolutely no chance.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Gibril So. Mendy. Time and the scoreline against Sevilla. What can they pull out of the fire? That's effective pressure high up the pitch. This could square the game. How good was that?
Yeah, it was a really important tackle there. He looked like he was in, didn't he?
Possibilities for them to counter. He's in here. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, here we can see it again, and he probably won't get an easier finish than that. But there was never any doubt that he'd put that one away.
So back underway, 3-1 the score. Neil Mopé. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Malumbi. Batista Mendy. Nemanja Gudel. And there it is, the final whistle. Not what the home fans were hoping for before a ball was kicked today. Defeat for them.
This was below the levels we expect from them. Just looked a bit disorganised off the ball. Not enough leaders out there for me today. They've got to be better for the next game.
No two ways about it. He really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
Well, he was a constant threat, either playing on the shoulder or looking to drop into space. His movement was so clever, got himself into great goal-scoring positions. Bag two, could have had more.
So underway here. Let's see what this game has in store.
Hello and thanks for joining us live here on EA TV. I'm Guy Mowbray and it's a pleasure to be joined by Stuart Robson in the commentary box. And we've got La Liga EA Sports action coming right up. It's Real Oviedo and they face Osasuna.
Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
This is the home side's team today.
Well, it's certainly a back four, but I think we'll see a lot of rotation in midfield. They just need to have a good understanding about when to support the front player and when to drop that little bit deeper. It certainly looks like a 4-5-1 to me.
This is the Osasuna lineup.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 formation with a centre forward and two wingers. So it's important that the midfield players give support to the striker whenever the ball goes wide. They can't allow him to be isolated.
We're off and running in the first half. Galan. Monsayola. Strong work there to keep it. Surely now. Oh, great block. And the ball comes in. And that's nice and easy for the goalkeeper. They've lost it, needlessly really. Lucas Toro. And they might be in. David Carmo. They're getting into a good position. But that's where any chance of anything developing disappears. A really good interception to take the ball. Valentin Rosier. Toro. A turnaround in possession. Excellent positioning. Costas. And a change in possession. Teeing up the chance now. pass is incomplete. Nicely won. Vidal. David Costas. Well read to gain possession. No time to think. Gala. Cruz. And it's back with Sergio Herrera. Valentin Rosier. Oh, that's really well cut out. David Carmo. And on that whistle, the first half comes to an end. No goals, no drama so far, but the second half is underway now. David Carmo. David Costas. Carmo. Costas. For the lead here. And that was a wonderful chance.
Yeah, what a glorious opportunity to put them ahead that was.
Making a change here. Lucas Toro. Monsayola. Monsayola. Decent looking attack this. And this could be. It's there. That changes things. A goal for 1-0.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
The game needed a goal. That's what we've got. What sort of response will we see now? Costas. Oh, brilliant anticipation. Lovely weighted pass. Now for the finish. And another! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. No wonder they're celebrating. Incredible!
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Off we go. 2-0 the score now. Carmo. David Carmo. Vidal. David Costas. Nacho Vidal. And into the last 20 minutes. David Costas. Intercepted. Great reading of the game. Toro. Monsayola. Oh, that's a really lovely ball. And he's through here. Terrific bit of blocking. Well, both bosses have decided to make a change now. Into the box it goes. Well, nothing doing for them in the end. Out of play, throw in to come. And there's going to be a change now. Ante Budimir. And they might be in. Oh, how did he get there?
Good anticipation. That looked a real threat.
Really good pass. Well, it did look promising, but threat averted. Well, it could get caught out on the break here. Well, it looked so promising, but it's come to nothing. Gala. Well, maybe a bit of game management here. Time's starting to ebb away. And it's pinched. Read his mind there.
Well, the crowd are certainly not happy. Their team is being totally outplayed here. They're just being passed around far too easily.
And the referee brings the game to a close, with the points going back with the visitors.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice, incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
Well, as we know, he can be a real handful, and he's certainly been that today.
Well, he should be pleased with himself today, because he performed really well, he scored a good goal, and they won the game. An excellent day all round.
The whistle goes, the first half begins. Surely now. For the lead here.
Hello from Catalonia. This is the scene here at this intimate venue, the Estadio de Montilivi. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Spanish top flight, La Liga. It is Girona, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
And the starting 11 for Girona. Dominic Livakovic is the goalkeeper. Brian Heel starts with Portu out wide. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. And the starting players for Real Madrid. Antonio Rudiger plays alongside Eder Militao in central defence. Federico Valverde plays alongside Jude Bellingham in the centre of midfield. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. So here we go, an exciting 90 minutes in prospect. St. Justa. Garcia. Frances. Morgan Gibbs White. Perfect challenge. Teammates available. Oh, fancy footwork. Oh, it's a terrific challenge.
Oh, that was so well timed.
Jude Bellingham. Mbappe. Oh, potential danger. Might jump in front. I'll tell you what, that didn't miss by much. Frances. It's with Livakovic. Well, a real struggle for both sides on the possession front here.
At the moment, the passing is sloppy. Neither team have found their rhythm so far.
And possibilities here. And it's opening up. And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Alex Moreno. Morgan Gibbs White. On attacking possibilities. Lemar. Frances. Heel. And the pass deftly cut out. Eduardo Camavinga. Eder Militao. And Bellingham. And passing it well. And they keep the ball moving.
Yeah, lovely slip passing here.
Can he do it? And an opening. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise, but there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Lemar. And now with Moreno. Morgan Gibbs White. And taking it away.
That was excellent defending.
Could pull one back here. And he does! He's thrown his team a lifeline. The belief is back.
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Rudiger. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger has it. Well, the scoreline means they can focus on keeping possession. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Oh, that's an expert piece of defending, just as it was looking threatening.
Oh, he showed great awareness there. That was a vital piece of play.
Aurélien Tchouameni. Eder Militao. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Jude Bellingham. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Well, there it is. The half-time whistle has sounded. The first 45 minutes have come and gone here at the Montilivi. Well, the headline act in the first half, no doubt about it, Vinicius Junior. What have you made of what we've seen from him so far?
Well, he's been brilliant. He finished his goals really well. He's shown a great awareness of how to find space, and his movement has caused them all sorts of problems. Surely he'll get his hat-trick in the second half.
And away. Well, it is advantage Real after the first 45 minutes, but there's a long way from being settled. Really good challenge. Might lead to a chance. And he's made headway. And how about that for a save? Oh, touched onto the woodwork. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
The keeper can't do much more, can he? That was an excellent save to start with.
shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. St. Justa. Garcia. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Portu. Very quick thinking there. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Well, that's a super ball over the top. Could it be? And there it is! 3 goals in front now. An immense performance.
Well, here it is again. 2v1 against the keeper, and they make no mistake. It's a well-taken goal in the end. Well, he knows his team haven't been good enough in this game, but how does he change it?
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Alex Moreno. 30 minutes to go then. Could be threatening. Very effective pass. Could catch them on the break. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it.
Well, that's how to maintain possession.
Bellingham. Eduardo Camavinga. Well, it's such an eye-catching series of passes. Is it going to be? Oh, superb tackle! They're really pressing their opponents. Portu. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Brahim. Vinicius. Oh, that is a terrific save.
Well, that's a great save from that sort of range. Really good reflexes.
Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Corner kick played in. And the keeper is there to cover up. Lamar. And here's Lamar. And it's with Gibbs White. Alex Moreno. And the flag has gone up. Just when he looked ready to pounce, perhaps.
Well, he was just too static in the end, which is a shame because that was a dangerous situation.
Well, close to the end of this contest, and Real Madrid absolutely cruising. Your thoughts?
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been absolutely brilliant. They've played with such guile and creativity, and their passing has been so expansive. Not many teams would have stopped them today.
Good-looking pass. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Frances. Alex Moreno. And it's with Gibbs White. Brian Heel. Vladislav Vanat. Delightful pass. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Jude Bellingham. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, hello everyone. It's a pleasure to be here by the sea in Vigo at the Estadio Abanca Balaidos. I'm Guy Mowbray with the former Arsenal and West Ham midfielder Stuart Robson alongside me. And we've got action from La Liga EA Sports on the way. It's Celta Vigo and they take on Barcelona.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Well, it's no surprise to see who we focused on as our player to watch in this game. You would presume that he'd play a really big part.
Well, whenever the ball drops to him in the box, you expect him to score. He's such a good finisher and a good all-round player.
This is the Celta Vigo team sheet.
Well, in this shape, unless their wing-backs play further forward, there won't be any width in their attacks, which then puts a lot of pressure on the strikers to provide the goal threat.
This is the Barcelona team sheet. Marc-Andre ter Stegen is in goal. Deo Upamecano plays alongside Bremer as the centre-backs. Frenkie de Jong plays alongside Pedri in central midfield. And leading the line is Robert Lewandowski. Barcelona kick-off and the match begins. Jamal Musiala. De Jong now. Pedri. Deo Upamecano. Barcelona trying to get things moving. Lewandowski. That's a good pass for the lead now. Well, that hasn't taken long. In front already.
Well, let's take another look, and you have to say the defending is so poor. That's far too easy. The keeper had no chance there.
So it's 1-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Moriba. Fran Beltran. Elias Moriba. Marcos Alonso. Fran Beltran. Drifting on and still going. Beautifully weighted ball. Not so much given away as cleverly won. Pedri. And they might be in. Chance to go level. No, that's heroic. Brilliant work.
Yeah, that's a great intervention there.
Played back to Ter Stegen. Now De Jong. Pedri. Lewandowski. Musiala. Musiala! Still danger here. That's a corner. And maybe the chance to get their noses even further in front. They decide against putting it into the box. Rafinha. The ball lost and gratefully received. And all the hassling and harrying has got them a throw-in. Jules Koundé. Karl Starfelt. Beltran. Elias Moriba. Fran Beltran. Moriba. They're getting into a good position. Good ball in behind. Iglesias. A little careless there as the ball changes hands. Moving the ball well, looking for that equaliser. Well, any chance has gone for now.
Well, no frills, but it's effective, that's for sure.
Rafinha. Pedri. Over the top and in on goal. And that's nicely won to see off the threat. Elias Moriba. Fran Beltran. Iglesias. The ball is lost, and the chance has gone too. And that brings the first half to an end here at the Abanca Balaidos. Well, he's asked plenty of questions of the back line. Certainly been difficult to contain.
He took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the plate.
Here we go then, Bas. The whistle sounds and the second half gets going. Marcos Alonso. On to Aspas. Fran Beltran. Borja Iglesias. The pass played through perfectly. Oh, super challenge. He stopped a certain goal.
Oh, what a tackle that was.
Yamal. On to Koundé. That's not a bad-looking ball. Pedri. Musiala. It's there. And it's a goal. That's a real settler for them. 2 in front now.
This is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
Then, as we get started again. Moriba. Beltran. Carl Starfelt. Fran Beltran. Marcos Alonso. Half an hour left for play. Ilaix Moriba. Ball back with Barcelona now. Lewandowski. This is an excellent-looking Barcelona transition. Musiala. It's in. And of course it's in. It's a masterclass in finishing to complete his hat-trick.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
Well, it's been all Barcelona so far, and you sense they could inflict further punishment before the end. Moriba. Marcos Alonso. Ilaix Moriba. We've got 20 to go in this one. Moriba. Could be setting something now. Struggling to keep it here. Frenkie de Jong. That's a good ball. He's in here. And the keeper's done... Oh, gloves then post. Crossed the dead ball line for a Barcelona corner. It's going to be a Barcelona substitution. They opt to go short with the corner. Bremer in the middle. Well watched by the goalkeeper, read the flight nicely. Fran Beltran. An infringement spotted, free kick. He's really stepped up today. It's time now for some fresh legs.
Con el 12, UFA-La. Entrará en el terreno de juego con el 28, Leo Messi.
Beltran. Aspas. Marcos Alonso. Perfectly anticipated, really well won.
Yeah, that's good positioning and excellent reading of the situation.
Nice pass and on their march. And they've scored again. It's become a question of just how many they'll get.
Well, just watch this again. Lewandowski's pass is inch perfect, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
It's now 4-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Ilaix Moriba. Marcos Alonso. Well, that brings the match to a close. A frustrating day for the fans in attendance, and it's 3 points dropped.
It was the nature of the performance more than anything else. They never got out of second gear and were completely dominated all over the park. Tell you what, though, I wouldn't want to be in that dressing room right now.
That's a good pass. Well, that hasn't taken long. In front of... A warm welcome to Villarreal and the Estadio de la Ceramica. And joining me, Guy Mowbray, for commentary is the midfielder turned expert analyst Stuart Robson. And we've got action from La Liga EA Sports on the way. It's Villarreal and they play Athletic Bilbao.
The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
This is the Villarreal team.
Well, it's a 4-4-2 with a midfield diamond, and key to this shape will be the players either side of that diamond. When in possession, they'll go wider to give the team width. When they're defending, they'll tuck back in.
Here's the Athletic Bilbao team sheet.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 formation with a centre forward and two wingers. So it's important that the midfield players give support to the striker whenever the ball goes wide. They can't allow him to be isolated.
And away we go. The first half gets going. Sanchez. De Galarreta. Moving nicely and real purpose to this. It's played into the box. And that one is got away. In the right position to cut out the pass. Emerick Laporte. Yuri Bešiček. Laporte. De Galarreta. Sanchez. Stalking the penalty area, waiting for the moment. And in the end, all that possession counts for little. Parejo. Partey. Nicola Pepe. Jose Perez. Something could be on with this. Played in, and this could be. It's hit the path. And the goalkeeper has got it and will hold on.
Well, no wonder he's relieved. That was so close, inches away from a very good goal. Well, Villarreal was so unlucky there. They're just inches away from taking the lead.
Now they'll be able to get the ball away. And they've been given a free kick for that. Getting closer. A turnaround in possession. Excellent positioning. Luis de Galarreta. Moving the ball forward. What can they do with this? And the attack is over.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of your box.
Perez. They found a way through. And he's through here. It's in. 1-0. And that could change the shape of the game.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So it's 1-0 as the game restarts. Berenguer. Yuri Bešiček. Sanchez. An attack of genuine promise developing. Berenguer. This is a lovely spell on the ball. And the attack collapses. Not prepared to give the ball up easily. Luis de Galarreta. Sanchez. A really good interception to take the ball. Cardona. Parejo. Really good pass. And a cross into the area. Well, he's lost the ball, and any chance has gone.
That really was a lovely bit of defending there.
And that one's gone out. Throw in to come.
Well, as those stats tell us, Bilbao have controlled much of the possession, but their attacking play hasn't been good enough so far. There's been too many safe passes and no real penetration. They certainly need to up the tempo if they're going to get back into this one.
And time for them to attempt to do something constructive with it now. And that will do it for the first half here at the Estadio de la Ceramica. Well, he's made his mark on the game, proving particularly hard to play against. He's causing problems.
He took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the play.
The play is set, the whistle sounds, and the second half begins. Parejo. Molero. Parejo. Now Partey. Juan Foyt. Parejo. Molero. Parejo. Cardona. Has the space to whip it in here. That set up the chance. Well, now they could spring the trap. Jose Perez. It looks the right ball. Williams. Sanchez. And the forward progress continues. Berenguer. This to level it. Off the upright. Great defending under pressure.
Well, it was certainly a chance to get back into the game, and you have to say they're a bit unfortunate, but they do need to finish off one of these chances.
Now, what can they do from here? Oh, real opportunity.
Estos son los ganadores del sorteo de entradas de la semana pasada. Juan Rivero y Miguel Echeverría.
This could get interesting. Opportunity here. Off the crossbar. could be setting something now. Oh, what a chance! Oh, what a really good save that was. Point. Parejo. That's good physical play.
Yeah, that's good strength from him.
Berenguer. In the right position to cut out the pass. Jose Perez. If they go now, there could be a break on. He's in here. And that's 2 for him today. A superb performance. They can't contain him.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
And the game restarts with the score 2-0. 10 minutes to go. Laporte. Yuri Bešice. Emerick Laporte. Berenguer. That's how to keep it under pressure. Approaching the last whistle here, and the hosts have really been on it. This will get a great reaction from the fans.
Yeah, clearly the better side. Obviously been fantastic up front, but it's their work ethic for me. They're just not happy unless they have the ball, and they're fighting to win it back whenever they do lose it. It's been a really great performance all round.
Genuine chance here. Another goal to put a rubber stamp of approval on everything that they've shown us today.
Well, here it is again. What a ball that is over the top of the defence. It's weighted perfectly, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal. Well, no wonder he's delighted. They're bossing the game now.
And away we go again, 3-0 now. And that brings an end to the match. With disappointment felt in the away end, it's 3 points dropped.
It was the nature of the performance more than anything else. They never got out of second gear and were completely dominated all over the park. Tell you what, though, I wouldn't want to be in that dressing room right now.
Well, he really has put in a first-class performance today. Absolutely magnificent.
Well, I have to say, that was it.
Hello to you from the Estadio Mestalla in the always warm and welcoming city of Valencia. Guy Mowbray with you for commentary along with Sue Smith. And we've got action from La Liga EA Sports on the way. It's Valencia and they face Mallorca.
Well, I'm sure both managers will have given them their final instructions. Go out and give it their all. Hopefully that'll be enough for a positive result. I'm looking forward to this one.
Con el 11, Luis Rioja. Con el 27, Mario Götze. Con el 16, Diego Robert. Y con el 19, Dani Raba.
Here's the Valencia team sheet.
Yeah, they're playing a 4-3-3. The front three are going to need to link up well and make sure the central striker isn't too isolated. If it's on one side, can the other winger come in and be that second centre forward?
This is the Mallorca team sheet.
Yeah, a 4-5-1 or a 4-2-3-1. A lot of coaches are adopting this nowadays as it does give you those two holding players while you've still got plenty of threat from the wide wingers.
Off we go then, the first kick of the game. Raillo. Mojica. Raillo. Omar Mascarell. Raillo. Mascarell. Johan Mojica. Perfectly anticipated, really well won.
Yeah, right place, right time. No messing about there.
Matteo. Promising looking ball. Delivered into the box. Oh dear, a great chance to score.
It was such a good chance, Guy, and he'll be frustrated missing that. You really want to make a positive start.
Marker done for. A really good interception to take the ball. Rioja. Raba. Mario Götze. Well, let's get down to Jeff Shreves now. Jeff, what's the update on that injury?
He landed really heavily on his shoulder there. You can see the discomfort he's in. He's a tough guy. I think he'll carry on.
Cheers, Jeff. Götze. Gaia. Rioja. Raba. Mario Götze. Luis Rioja. Rioja. Götze. One to latch onto here. Just a little untidy. Acres of green grass to roam into. Lovely setup. Not straightforward, but a catch that was made to look routine.
Gaia.
Rioja.
Mario Götze.
Raba. Patient build-up as they look to make it count and take the lead, but not really going anywhere fast with it. Promising position, this. The pass was read and the ball has changed hands. Pepelu. And with that, the first half in Valencia comes to an end. We're underway. Another game that could bring us anything. So after a quiet first half, the second gets started. And let's hope it does. Pepelu. Rioja. Oh, brilliant anticipation. Maffeo. Samu Costa. Omar Mascarell. Costa. Samu Costa. Martin Valiant. Mascarell. Valiant. Mojica. Pablo Maffeo. Muriqi. Intercepted. Great reading of the game. Pepelu. Keeping it nicely, waiting for the chance to get themselves in front. Costa. Mojica. Sergi Darder. Well, you really shouldn't concede possession as easily as that.
I'm sure the manager won't be happy with how careless he's been there.
Johan Mojica. Sergi Darder. Not forcing things, moving the ball nicely. And it must be, with the chance here. Magnificent defending, a timely intervention. Pepelu. Mario Götze. Rioja. Pepelu. And 10 minutes of play remain. The pass is incomplete. Nicely won. Sergi Darder. Now the play goes for a throw-in. They're making a change here.
Well, it's so difficult to hear anything in here now. The noise level's certainly gone up, and there is still time for a winner, and you just feel the fans know it.
Götze. Danny Rabe. Pepelu. Mario Götze. If they want to win it, this could be the chance. And that will do it, the full-time whistle. Well, the keeper made that easy for him. And straight down the middle. Scores. Didn't need to find the corner. And he can turn away having done his bit. Good penalty. It's in. Dead centre. Made it look easy. And he's denied them from the spot. Oh, it's been kept out. It's in. No messing. And it's been put away. And the chance has been spurned. The penalty saved. And with all the pressure on, he slots it away to win the shootout.
Well, he looks so cool, so calm. It's a fantastic penalty. And I think they probably just about deserved it too over the course of the game. Had the better of the play on the whole.
There's the